You checked into a hostel?
I'm getting into hostels.
Yeah.
They're actually grand.
The George Wheeler life.
I'm thinking of maybe coming to London and living in hostels a few weeks a month.
What's so appealing about hostels?
The transients.
Yeah.
You don't have to talk to anyone, but you're not alone.
Yeah,
It's actually the thing that I don't really care about being dirty and smelly and shit. I actually don't.
You're like a cat.
Yeah.
You just want to be around people, but like.
I don't want to talk to them, but I need them there.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I've done writing in hostels as well because you only go downstairs. You got nothing to do, so you actually sometimes you just write because the Wi-Fi is shit.
Mm-hmm. Do you have your own room? Or you
I have a room with 17 other fucking disgusting people.
Oh no, you can't be doing that.
This is how you have to commit. I did my first one in Adelaide, first one in years, and it was such a piece of shit. I loved it. Like, they were so disgusting, and there were kids as well. They're like German kids, and they didn't wear any clothes nearly. And I was like, sold. Yeah, you would have loved it.
I get the name of this hostel.
I looked at one kid's back, and I was like, "That's a lady's back." You know, because he had such like, you know, those what are they called? Scapula.
They haven't developed.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. He was a boy.
He was a boy.
You're saying baby got back.
Yeah. But you know, very tanned.
Yeah.
Very beautiful brown back. A boy's back.
My friend was in Germany, and he told me the story about how he didn't know that in the saunas in Germany, you get naked. Like you go into a sauna naked, and he said he was in there and he's like in a towel or whatever, and he's sitting there, and then just like this 12-year-old boy walked in, completely naked. Yeah. He just sat beside him, and he was like, "No, fuck this." And he just bailed. He was like, "I don't feel comfortable with this."
No, and it's very, imagine the power move by being a 12-year-old. That's the thing. If you know that paedophilia
is a thing,
it's become so big. Yeah. We know how many pedophiles there are now. Yeah. Before everyone was just a secret pedophile. Now it's like, there's like now it's like 1 in 4 people are a pedophile.
Oh my god.
It's 1 in 4.
Holy shit. They've been conducting studies.
I've been watching my mates, and like 1 in 4 of you is a nonce, as they call it over here. Yeah. Which is a good word.
It's a good word. It's a nice, funny little word.
Overused though.
Overused.
Yeah. But it's maybe underused considering how many nonces there are.
Yeah.
I think they really do downplay pedophilia in this country. I think because it is so much more.
No, because they make it's so hilarious that it might actually be hard to come forward if you were molested. Because
if you were molested,
you're going to be like a joke. Like
I volunteer.
Yeah.
Like if Madeline, you know Madeline. We all know Madeline.
I know Madeline. Yeah,
I was in Edinburgh and fucking we were doing Haters Ball. It's Darius Davies' show.
Yes.
Like improv. It's fucking sick. Good crack.
Yeah.
And Madeline McCann came out of the fucking bucket. And some
actual Madeline McCann.
He pulled. It was the ultimate comedic trick. You think a rabbit out of a hat is good? What about Madeline McCann out of a bucket?
Yeah.
He's like, I've been waiting for this moment for 20 years. This is going to kick off my career.
You know that when they say that, like, if Jesus came back, no one would believe that it's Jesus?
Yeah.
If Madeline McCann came back, no one would. They'd be like, yeah, get back in your box.
But that happens all the time. There's always, like, some woman trying to be like...
I've heard that, yeah. The fake Madeleines.
Yeah. And it's like, yeah, you're black. Like, what are you... what are you
doing? Madeline.
Yeah.
It was another full Madeline.
Kept me in a chimney.
Yeah.
You know, the girl who cried Madeline too much. You know what I mean? It's like a boy who cried wolf.
So what happened at the Haters Ball?
So
I know something happened.
She comes out of the hat, like not, like, you know, Madeline on a piece of paper. Yeah, she just pops her head out. All right, she's a Scouse, isn't she? I've been away.
Scottish.
She's Scottish. The parent, their parents are Scottish, but she's an Everton fan.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Because only because Legacy does that joke. Fuck her, she's an Everton fan. He's such a funny cunt.
That is great.
And so it comes out, right? And he reads it, and there's Madeline McCann something.
Yeah.
And some guy just stands up straight away. It's some old-timey guy with glasses. And he goes, I object to this. It was crazy, boy. I object to this. The poor girl is dead. And then Darius is like, well, you don't know that. And if you do, why do you know that? You know?
Yeah.
Very funny straight away.
Yeah.
And then everyone, this was kind of sad. Like, everyone, then he tried to get up on stage to like announce that it's like what we're doing is
objectionable. Yeah.
And Darius is like, if you pay $4,000 a fucking month for this room, then you can talk. But until then, get the fuck out of my show. And then like 100 people are going, get the fuck out. And this guy and his wife, I was on the stage. I just put my head, it was so awkward. Man.
Yeah.
I actually couldn't deal.
Yeah,
I actually felt bad for the cunt. He was like, head down in shame, walking out with his fucking piece of shit wife, you know?
Yeah.
Because we're good people. Don't even try and be a good person.
No.
These days. Are you retarded?
Did they not know the show that they were going to see? Like?
Yeah, that was it though. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The haters ball.
Everyone was like, get out. Because you care about a dead bitch.
Maddie's in a box. In a box.
And it was wild. Afterwards though, I was trying to like riff, and I was like, I still feel bad about the old, because they're in breakfast tomorrow morning, and they're going, darling, how was your Edinburgh trip? And they're like traumatized.
Yeah. He'll tell that story like he's a hero. He'll go back to work and be like, yeah, they were saying they were joking with Madeleine McCann.
Yeah,
and I spoke up.
I saved her.
Yeah, I saved her.
She actually came out of the hat.
She was in the bucket.
Yeah, she was in the bucket. She came out, and I gave her a hug, and everything's okay now.
Gave her a little kiss on the forehead.
But yeah, that was wild.
But yeah, I mean, when that shit actually happens, like those like really nasty encounters. Like I saw a clip yesterday of Paul Hilliard on Instagram, and he did some joke, and then there was an old couple in the audience, and the guy goes, I'm going to report you to the police for a joke that he made about, I don't know what it was, about people with disabilities or something. And the guy was like, I'm going to report you to the police. It's like, shut up, you faggot.
Yeah, no, people, I mean, you just can't, like, you can't. I feel bad for him. That's my problem, though.
Mm-hmm.
If I was Darius, I wouldn't have been able to do that. So I'm admired that you can do that, but I can't do that. That's like so. You have to be kind of a bad person to do that. Yeah. Everyone chanted this old man.
Yeah.
No, he's slowly walks out.
I can go there in my mind.
You go there?
Oh, yeah.
I get fucked up. I get a bit like fucking, is this someone's fucking
dad or
granddad?
No, you're asking for it.
He shouldn't be at the show, though. That was it.
Yeah,
But he probably misread the guide. He probably thought it was like a ballroom dancing or some shit.
Fuck,
like,
marry,
you know
kill.
what I mean? Yeah, so fucking.
But but you had your own controversy.
Yeah,
do you want to talk about that? You don't want to talk about it?
Prompt me with questions and set me off. Like, whichever. I don't know how to start it. Like. Because I went through an array of emotions. Like,
I don't want to trigger it. I don't want to bring
No,
it up,
trigger me. You might as well trigger my trauma.
So we'll just so a bit of context. You had a show called Diddy Party at the Edinburgh Fringe.
Sick name, perfect
Sick
timing.
name, great
Simple,
poster.
Wasn't as good as the name of other shows, but it was like, look, party is always good to have in a title, because you can paint the show as a party atmosphere. Get drunk and shit.
Yeah.
And then Diddy, trial was in May.
Perfect timing.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Perfect.
It's in the zeitgeist.
I will say, I've said this on stage as well. I will say, when I think I came up with it. Richie's claiming he gave me a list. And he was like, Diddy was on the list, and I was just like, Diddy Party.
What were some other names that were floating around?
They were shit.
Okay.
He just gave me like what's topical.
Yeah.
It wasn't like shit, but it was like it needs to be punchy and short.
Yeah. And Epstein's list or like.
Yeah. So I should stop drinking that. So, what was the question? Sorry.
What was the question?
Oh, I was just.
Oh yeah, so the show was Diddy Party.
The show was Diddy Party.
Yeah.
It started selling pretty quick.
Yeah.
And I was like, of course.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is what I was saying, because I'd go on stage and I'd go like, when I came up with the name for the show.
Yeah.
It was during the trial, and I thought he was going to go to prison.
Mm-hmm.
And then he didn't.
Yeah.
So I guess it looks like a celebration.
Right.
You know?
Okay,
Big laugh, we're having a good time.
Right,
you know,
right.
You know, fucking trafficking women, women in traffic, just shit, fucking hack jokes. I've got some hack shit, like, just, and set them off. I'm a host, I'm not a comic anymore.
Yeah, you have to set the vibe, set the tone, yeah.
Anyway, for the first week, we were fucking killing it, man.
Yeah.
It was so low.
Yeah.
And then we could turn people away, and you're turning away people who didn't buy tickets, so it's like fucking... You know, just pieces of shit that don't have money. Just kids. 21-year-olds.
Yeah.
You know, and
Perfect
Edinburgh, it's all students, and I'm like, sorry, no room. Perfect, because you're not going to pay anyway.
Yeah.
You might buy a T-shirt because you're drunk.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that they're good for.
Yeah.
Bless them, bless the kids, you know.
Yeah.
But they'll buy a T-shirt. Anyway, about 7 days in, one morning in the apartment, I was in the kitchen making coffee or some shit, and then Richie came in and he was fucking freaking. He was like, we have to go meet Alex Petty. And we have to go to Bar 50 for a meeting. Okay. And I was like, why? Because we're sick?
Yeah.
Is that why? Because it's
congratulating us.
It's selling out so much that they're like, do you need more chairs?
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, get more beers on tap.
Bigger room.
We're so, but I could tell by his demeanor, he was upset.
Yeah.
And then the whole thing was that some bird on TikTok made her video because she saw the poster, but she didn't go to the show, right?
Yes.
She just saw the poster.
Lucy.
Yeah, Lucy. Yeah.
Yeah.
She made a video. She made a video, but I don't care about that. You can do that, man. Do that for sure.
What? Make a video?
Make a video complaining on TikTok. Don't tag in the venue and then tell your mates to fuck.
Yeah.
Once you make it about the business, you're fucking making it real life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Then and then as soon as that happened, she has mates. She has mates that know how to use TikTok. Yeah. So, you know, we got high functioning autism that's going on right now.
Well, it's all white women with the same haircut.
Yeah. So they in a span of like over the night, she saw it the night before, and then over the night, she just lit it up.
Mm-hmm.
Bar 50 got freaked, and then a corporate pulled out. Some corporate to do with women, probably, or something.
A corporate show that was
a corporate
at
monthly
that venue.
A corporate monthly that was always there.
Right.
And then when they pulled out, then a meeting was called, and originally I think they wanted to cancel the whole thing.
Yeah.
But then Alex, I'm assuming here.
Yeah.
It's like, no, we'll alter, like, you know.
Okay. Yeah.
So we went to the meeting, and the bar manager was pretty upset. I felt bad for her, you know.
Yeah.
Because she's young, and she was like, oh, there's a lot of, you know, from
a lot of heat.
A lot of heat from up the
yeah.
You know, the managers and
from
whatever.
God.
I think it from God.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And I think it's a corporate structure, probably. Like, it's a big hostel, A&O or some shit.
Right. Okay.
And so we were like, yeah, we'll just change the we'll
change the name.
Change the name. Posters have to come down. The fucking.
How many posters were up around?
Fucking loads. But
yeah,
I didn't take them all down.
No.
They were ripped down by fucking some of the allies, I think, of good old Lucy.
Yeah.
And I think the bar staff took some down as well because they're like pretty told to.
Right. Okay.
So then the poster's gone, the banner's gone instantly, and then 10,000 flyers are pretty much defunct.
Jesus, you should have sent them to Lucy's house.
Yeah. Post them through the door.
Post them to the door. But I just like covered her house in flyers.
Yeah, but I just felt like fucking. It was like I wasn't gonna like fight with the festival or with the bar.
But with the bar, yeah.
Because it fucking comedy is retarded, and there is business, and they're like, "Fuck you, I've got a business."
Yeah.
And then I think Petty just made it as decent as possible for us, you know.
Yeah, it's good that he had your back too.
Yeah. It was just like how do you feel about changing it? And we were like straight away. I was like, there's no other option really. You got to change something.
Yeah.
We weren't really bitter about it or nothing. Like we're like.
You weren't bitter about it.
No, at that stage.
Even at Lucy.
At Lucy, I went through a range of emotions with this woman I've never met.
Yeah.
I've been in a relationship with this woman. In my mind.
Yeah.
We've been all
like a parasocial relationship.
We've been all over. We've been had conversations.
Yeah.
We've been friends. We've been enemies.
Yeah. So funny if I brought her in now.
Wait,
that'd be so great. I've never spoken to her.
Okay. Yeah.
I've never spoken
just
to
to
her.
make peace.
Rich has spoken to her briefly on social media. That's
okay.
What did they discuss?
What was said?
I'll get to that though.
Okay.
I'll get to that. I'll go chronologically.
Right. Yeah. Go chronologically. Yeah.
Okay. So we shut down. So the name, but this is the worst thing. The name comes off the website.
Yeah.
So Diddy Party's gone.
Yeah.
It's replaced with Bad Boys Comedy.
Right. That's the best you could think of.
We only it had to go up as quick as possible.
Yeah, just
or else because ticket sales were, because it was constant. It was on the day as well.
Yeah,
it would be like a few weeks before 50% sold out, then the other 50% would be on the day.
Yeah.
Because of the app and being close by.
Yeah.
So we were like, look, we'll have to get the name sorted. Like there was a couple of names bouncing around, like fucking something like fucking whatever
Rape
Lucy
Fest.
wants or something.
Whatever Lucy wants.
Wait, what Diddy's changed his name as well many times, hasn't he?
No, this was the specifications for.
No, but I mean, like,
there couldn't be anything about Diddy.
They were so far ahead of us. They were like, I was like, what about? And they were like, no.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, Sean Combs party,
Puff Daddy
party.
Yeah.
And then they were like, no Diddy, no Epstein, no.
Yeah.
Because at this stage, this happened, and then in the afternoon, then my phone started to go off.
Yeah.
Because her TikTok started to fucking go viral, is what the kids call it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I was getting messages going, oh, you love sexual assault, don't you? Yeah.
From who? Just from her
just
fucking
random fucking
sycophants.
retards.
Yeah. On Instagram.
Yeah. But she portrayed it like we might have been doing an actual Diddy party.
Well, didn't someone lie and say that you were doing blackface?
Yeah, they said we were doing. That's what the power manager said. She was like, she said, all right, so no Epstein, no no references to this kind
Diddy,
of Diddy, and she was like, and no dressing up, and we were like, what do you mean dressing up? And she's like, dressing up as Puff Daddy or P Diddy and fucking with the blackface and the oil.
Yeah, and
we're like, that's
the
not
oil.
You can see
Someone lied and said that you.
People said we had the baby oil there, and we were doing the blackface, which is pretty fucking funny.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
I
love it. You're sitting there and you're like, we never did blackface, but there's like a smidge of black paint, like just in the corner on your temple, like.
So it was fucking, and then the messages started to come in like on my phone, like. Yeah, but I don't have TikTok, so I was just getting
for the best,
100%. I think TikTok was like on fire, like.
The people are vicious on TikTok. So, they're ruthless.
And it was her like side first, obviously. Like, and so I was getting messages. You're vile. You're pro SA, which I found out was sexual assault. They actually abbreviated it.
They've abbreviated now, so it doesn't trigger people.
Was silly. I don't know.
Silly Abraham.
Silly assault.
Silly assault.
Yeah.
Because it's silly to do it.
It is very silly. It's very
it's
silly.
A silly move,
it's
man.
Reckless.
It's a reckless, silly move.
You can get yourself in a lot of trouble.
And so the phone starts going off. And I was like, all right, whatever, man. I just ignored it. Like, because it's Instagram, I wasn't getting that many messages. And then people just, like, comment on stuff older stuff. Older posts.
And was there any questionable older posts where
there was
just
there's just posters of the poster and stuff. And she's like, this is vile, if a sexual assault victim saw this, they would die instantly.
They would?
Instantly. They would just like
style laughing.
They would just combust.
Because
women are so fucking frail. You dumb cunt. You know. So that was it, right? And then instantly, as soon as it was pulled offline, the sales just dropped. Like it was, you could see it straight away. It went from fucking £400 a night, like kind of thing, straight to 60 or 70.
Yeah.
Room's still full though. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But now it's full of walk-ins.
Yeah.
The people that were behind the ticket holders the whole time.
Yeah.
Now we don't have ticket holders. We just have walk-ins. Cause so like people still like are in that bar.
Yeah.
And they're still like, it's one of the main rooms in that bar.
Yeah.
And it's free. It's free fringe, so you can walk in.
Yeah.
But that was the riffraff we've dealt with for years, but you don't need.
Yeah.
Because 50 of them would walk out and give like you get £7 or something. You might sell a few t-shirts maybe.
Yeah.
But ultimately, it just.
And then they would be.
The ass dropped out straight away as soon as you pull it offline. And the marketing's gone. It's a fickle thing, fucking Edinburgh.
Mm-hmm.
It's like people go for the poster. You're competing with 5,000 other posters.
Yeah.
And as soon as we were like gone, and it became
Bad Boys,
and it was just we blurred. Like we basically just blacked out him.
Yeah,
blurred.
You put him in blackface.
Yeah, we put him in more black than he is.
Blacked as much as possible, but
so that was straight away. I was like, this is fucked.
Yeah,
and then we were like, we did 2 more shows like that. Still full rooms, but the money was gone.
Mm-hmm.
Now
it was now a donation based thing.
Now it's donation based, and we're spastics. We're not good at the bucket, like you know what I mean. I'm not even allowed to do the bucket, like.
Right. And with Bar 50,
because Metal McCann's in there.
Metal McCann's going to jump straight out.
Can't trust you with
and she looks too fresh. They won't give me money. Like she's been actually maintaining her weight. You just need the money.
Yeah, but so we're Bar 50 like within the show. You can't even joke about Diddy or anything. like that, no.
Just the marketing.
Just the marketing.
That was it.
Right,
they didn't want to interfere with anything to do with the show. Really, she said no dressing up, but I mean.
Yeah.
But no, they're like Bar 50 are decent. Like
could call it Sherlock Holmes, and it's like.
Yeah, they put the whole staff came in quickly after.
Right.
To watch the show, but it was like a killer show. Like
they came into to make sure that it was a pro.
Well, I think more like because they're young. They're young. The bar staff are like in their early 20s. I think they came in because of the whole hubbub. Like the whole boys, they were like, "What's going on in here?" Like,
yeah.
So they just saw a really good. It's just a stand-up show. It's not like a fucking ode to fucking.
An ode to Diddy.
Well, I mean, I guess it is kind of.
Yeah.
You
have a moment's silence for every year he had to spend in prison.
Yeah.
Woo!
So he.
So then we're like, all right, there has to be a strategy or a tactic, but we weren't really coming up with anything. In fact, we're kind of butting heads on it. I guess I was taking it to. I don't want to speak for Rich, but I guess I was taking it to. I found it very funny. Like I thought that's how I deal with everything, though.
Yeah,
like if my mother got her head blown off, I would laugh and then cry.
Yeah.
For the joke come first, my defense.
And then hide the weapon.
This is actually maybe like the whole, analogy of the whole situation. You need to laugh at tragedy. I know how fucking whack that sounds, but it does. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lucy doesn't understand that.
No.
At all. But as we were like, strategizing, like, how are we gonna fucking reclaim some money out of this? 'Cause the rent is over $2,000 and the marketing is over fucking. We're down the hole, like.
Yeah.
Basically, we're fucked. And then she posted I guess news got back to her
that the show had been
she
pulled. Was successful.
And then when I kind of admired the picture. I swear to God.
No, man, I mean, in a way, got so angry when I saw that fucking second TikTok.
I went so angry too. Oh, you're going for it.
Yeah.
Double.
Yeah.
Double fingers.
Yeah.
Going. What did she say? I guess I could get it off.
She was like.
She called me unfunny without seeing how unfunny I am.
Right.
You know what I mean? Which I thought that was fucked up.
But then
I was like, you got to come to the show and see me, see how whack I am before you fucking call me unfunny. That's like worse. Like as a comic, being called unfunny, it hurts.
Yeah.
That shit fucking hurts.
Especially
and I know
Lucy.
I can be unfunny. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah,
you can all be unfunny.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then she was something like
she almost gaslighted me into thinking I was unfunny. I swear to God.
Right.
But like, and then she was like,
Don't let anyone ever do that.
The show got pulled. She was like, 2 unfunny comics tried to do a show that's like pro sexual, rape, essentially.
Yeah.
Show got pulled. I got 80k views. Better luck next time, boys. And then the fucking double flipping the bird.
Yeah.
And then we were like, okay, we have to make a video.
See, in my mind, that'd be like, this means war now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's
I'm hiring a PI to fucking find where.
That solidified it.
Yeah.
What was so funny, we actually put that on because we use a projector. Like we put that on the projector the first night it happened.
Yeah.
And everyone like didn't understand what was going on. And I was like, this is fucking retarded.
yeah.
They were like, who?
Or
what?
her like this, her flipping the bird.
Yeah, and they were like, well, who's she? And there was like one person in the back going, yeah, you know,
fuck that bitch.
Yeah, they understood it. Like.
So then you're like, right, we have to make a response video.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Rosario, you know Dan Rosario?
Rings a bell, but I don't know. He's
Australian.
Personally.
Do you know?
Oh, yeah.
You know Dan. So I didn't know Dan. He was even Dan. I lived with Dan over there. It was me, Dan, Richie, Alessio Caducci. There was like Bobby Sandu. Yeah, 2 Indians, a Turk, an Italian.
Walk into a bar.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Fucking Australian.
Bar 50.
Yeah. All Australian.
Blackface.
Yeah.
All Australian.
Say get the fuck out.
All Australian wogs is actually what they're called, but you can be.
Can't
In the UK, it doesn't even make sense.
Yeah.
But it was really a fucking like a shipping container. I swear to God, the apartment. It was like who's who of Deliveroo. You know what I mean? I was like, boys, you're gonna get on your bike and do some work. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a name for a show.
But that is a good name for a show.
Yeah,
who's who of Deliveroo?
That's the next year.
Yeah. Just them cycling through a green man.
Yeah, I'll be doing that in brown face, not black face. You know, to keep it accurate.
Yeah, brown face is fine.
Brown face is fine.
The lads are doing alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, doctors and all that.
Yeah.
But anyway, fucking. So Dan directed it, and first he tried to make a documentary style, and he was following us to an early show, and he was seeing me like, asking for the bucket, like making me look nice, like and like filming like barely any money going in, just 2 struggling guys,
Right.
Trying to make an
narrative. You're being overly nice to women.
Yeah, exactly. Like thumbs up, like waving at chicks and shit, fucking, patting a baby on the head and shit like that.
Yeah.
And then he was like, that's whack. Let's just sit down and just do. And then, like, I don't know, Rich wanted it too serious. And I was like, you have to make it goofy. So I fucking just, Alessio gave me a suit, like.
Yeah.
And a tie. Yeah. And then I just dressed.
Yeah,
like, I dressed like I had special needs.
With the hands like this.
But they wouldn't let me talk. Yeah. That was the thing. I was like gagged because I wasn't media trained.
Yeah.
So I was like, can I say 1 or 2 things? And I said, like, fucking, we made him look fat and we put cum in his chest. That was the only thing I was allowed to say.
That's the best part of the video.
Yeah.
And then I guess we just made that in one night, and then the next day we flicked it off on the internet and stuff, and then that started getting traction.
Yeah.
And then that was overwhelming as well, because then I was getting messages of support, but like it's in like from who, like, the strangers are contact. I appreciate it, but also you're like, my phone would just be like. But I just chucked it in the corner of the room and went fucking breathing, holotropic breathing, trying to talk to God, like, just fucking couldn't deal, like, and then the whole thing was like, those people fucking obviously found her pretty quickly.
That's the danger of it.
And that's it, like, and that's the can of worms you've opened. I felt bad, like. Because
eat the worms, Lucy. You deserve it.
But it was just like,
I found her fucking like.
I seen you. Like I appreciated your.
Thank you.
Hamish was defending you in the comments.
Her because she does what I do. She's like a videographer. and I looked at her like thing, and she's terrible at it, like really bad. And she was like complaining. She's like, this company didn't pay me for my work, and the video was just like shaky cam, like so unprofessional. And just people were just harassing her on that too, just being like, "You suck at this." Like,
she just accused the company of being pro-rape.
Yeah.
But it's like, at this stage, like, I mean, I'm starting to even feel, because your emotions are all over the place. Like, I've lost a lot of money. Also, like, I don't want people like calling her names because she looks like shit. You know what I mean? I don't know if she looks like shit. She's female presenting. I give you that much. Yeah. But fucking Fringe was a popular topic of conversation.
Yeah, those are funny.
But when I saw them, and it was like, I don't really want to be part of this kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because I just feel like fucking weird about the whole thing. Yeah. I'm like, I'm just getting fucked here, like. Yeah. And I'm like, and you done this, but you didn't realize what you were doing. I think you're like a fucking.
Well, you didn't realize 15 minutes, I think.
Yeah, you get that first, and then when you give me the finger, then I have to get my 15 minutes.
Oh yeah.
Otherwise, what am I gonna? Otherwise, I'm just gonna lose $5,000.
Yeah.
You know, which in the end, I did do anyway.
Right.
But I guess I'm not very. I took away the cross. I guess I'm not very Christian, but I didn't take it on the cheek. Like we were just right. Like, I got to take one swing back. I guess.
Turn the other cheek, as they say.
Turn the other cheek.
So
I didn't take. Yeah. So, and then that went wild.
Like Sam Talent.
Yeah.
Posted it. Jim Jeffries.
Yeah. Amos helped us out. Amos Gill, he's a great fucking lad.
Yeah.
He helped us. As soon as he heard, he was like, "I hate this shit."
Yeah.
He was like, "I'm doing it. I'm gonna tell Jim straight away on the podcast and stuff." Everyone I fucking know was like. I'm not like fucking family members was like, wait, what's going on here? And I was like, listen, I don't even understand.
It's too hard to explain.
Yeah, it's too hard to explain.
There's an Irish comic who jumped on. Who was that?
Yeah, that was after a few days.
I used the word Irish because the other word to describe them.
Yeah, we won't get specific. But that was.
I've never actually met this person.
Oh, you haven't? I thought
no, I've never met this person.
What
you know what? I always thought.
You've met this person. Have you gigged with this person?
I've gigged with this person. Yeah,
I always in multiple genders. Huh? In multiple genders.
I did. I gigged with them as one gender, and then I gigged with them as another gender.
Which was funnier, for the sake of the stereotype of men and women.
When they transitioned, they were funnier.
Oh, that's good.
Really?
They had some funny shit to say.
Oh, that's great.
And I always thought of that cohort, they were the least
you can't
mental. You can't call them a cohort, but of that crew, I thought they were the least cunty and the funniest.
Yeah, well, of course they're the least cunty. They were born a man.
Oh, geez.
I will say.
I'm sorry.
No. It's a great joke. I stand by it.
I will say that fucking that did make me laugh. So what? The thing is, I fucking can't I can't say I have restraints on saying that's fucking bullshit because she did the exact same thing that we done. She just made a fucking funny poster.
Exactly. She's still making light.
And didn't she make
I want a poster next year. That's a sick poster. Like that was a funny as fuck poster.
And then didn't she make a?
You should use that next year. Use
her poster. Yeah. And then that'll put her in an awkward situation where she'd be like, "Hey, I made that poster," and then people are like, "You made that poster?"
Whoa.
That's you got to actually do that.
But then on another video she made, she kind of did the same thing that she was accusing you of, where she kind of took the piss out of the Epstein list or something. So it's kind of like a bit hypocritical.
That's the irony of the whole thing is the show is fucking Richie does a lot of stuff about naming sexual assaulters, like it's naming predators.
Yeah.
So it's like it's very funny that the show got so much heat for being pro sexual assault when the show is like basically you're assault. Like by cancelling it you're protecting Diddy, you're protecting. Yeah. It's like that's the way we spun it was like, so you want these people to just like fucking not be embarrassed or humiliated.
Yeah.
You know, because maybe people are so fragile and they walk past the poster and they fucking collapse, which they don't because you're lying. You're lying on behalf of victims.
Yeah,
you know we have chicks on our show. Every show we had chicks on. I swear to God, we had to have chicks on after the fucking thing kicked off.
They weren't there consensually.
They were there before.
They were. You're gonna get up there and do some comedy.
I swear we had chicks beforehand, but afterwards for sure. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you've talked to a woman before. Most of them, at least half, have been sexual assault victims. So like fucking, you're shitting on your own doorstep, you handicap.
Yeah. I remember I saw one comment on the TikTok thing, and then it was like someone who said they'd seen the poster, and they were like, "When I say my jaw dropped,"
Because you wanted to swallow that hot load.
And when your jaw was that open, I wish someone ran over and slapped their fucking meat into it.
I love one
fucking retard.
One of my favorite comments was like, "How is it funny to make someone fat and put cum on them?"
Yeah.
She's like, "I'm fat and have cum all over me right now."
And he's like,
that was what I wanted to respond to. I was
yeah.
like, "You're not bringing fat shit into this. Fuck you."
She was like, and what's funny about making him fat? And then I saw that comment, and I was like, took a deep breath, clicked on her Instagram.
Yeah.
The fattest woman
yeah.
I've ever seen in my entire life. But so anyway, you make this response video. It says taken off.
And that's how it's taken off. Like,
and does this help ticket sales?
No.
Not at all.
Maybe a little bit, but this is the thing, right? Everyone's like, there's no such thing as bad publicity. There is, because people are calling me a rapist and I'm losing money. That's the internet world, like.
Yeah.
And people at Edinburgh weren't necessarily aware. Comics were aware.
Yeah.
But the public, because there's so much going on the internet. It didn't translate. We didn't spin it, I think, correctly. That video was good.
Did you at least get some followers out of it?
Yeah, I got some followers.
Yeah,
some fucking incels probably.
Yeah. Yeah.
But no, I got some followers. People messaged me like supportive stuff, and then.
But it's good to see some people were defending you in the comment section of the video that comic made.
Yeah.
They were like,
I appreciated them.
They're like, what is this? They're good guys. It's just that's why I unfollowed them, because I'm like, I just hate anyone who's like goes against comics in a situation like this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When they're like,
well, it was just like, I didn't really feel angry towards her, really. For some reason, I fucking just felt like I don't give a fuck. I think it was actually pretty funny what you're doing. You're just trying to fucking kick off your own Instagram. You don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
There's not. It's not.
She had to go private.
I don't know if she called me retarded or Richie retarded. She hasn't met me, so maybe it was Richie. So maybe that's why.
She used the word retard?
I don't think she used the word
These
retard.
two fucking retards.
These two fucking retards crossed the line.
Yeah, these two spastics.
But then Lucy had to put her thing on private, because then she was getting so much hate.
Yeah,
I found her LinkedIn there.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I didn't mess.
Can't hide from me, Lucy.
But I was
you send her a message.
Part of me wanted to like post the LinkedIn.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then when people are arguing on your Instagram, essentially in the comments, I tried not to read it. Richie got fucked. I did kind of fucked with him, because he was trying to like.
I think I would.
I was mostly doing it just so that we'd get more traction. Because the more comments, the more.
That's true too. I was just out of it at that stage. I was like trying to like, I'll just make a video like myself.
Yeah.
You know, just saying how I think that it's fucking retarded.
Yeah.
What she done. And I was like, that video will get. I'll get some work. My whole thing was, if I can get some work out of this to cover the loss of money that, you know, the projection was, why would it have stopped selling out?
Yeah.
It just disappeared. So there's no link for a day and a half, and the link that came back up.
Yeah.
Was Bad Boys of Comedy.
Yeah.
Awful.
Yeah.
You know, so.
If you'd somehow been able
I was like, can I wrangle this? But then that's when. I don't want to get too into, because I haven't really talked to Rich that much since.
Yeah.
But then it's full out.
Yeah, we fucking we butted heads off over like fucking how to respond. How to respond.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was like, it needs to be levity. It needs to be funny, like, because we're doing comedy.
Yes.
So we need. Whatever we do, it has to be funny. Doesn't have to be like not coming out swinging hateful, like. But I think he was more like, I don't know, maybe more business minded in like, this is what you should do. Mm-hmm. So media was contacting us at this stage.
The media.
Really? So loads of media, but I was going to go on Brisbane Breakfast Radio because I thought it was so random.
Really?
They were messaging me like Brisbane Breakfast Radio, and then one of the DJs was like, "This happened to me before, mate, about my autistic child show. Yeah. So I'm really keen to get you on." Yeah. But
why didn't you do it?
I don't. This was it, like, because we were arguing over how to
respond.
Yeah. He wanted to be very
measured.
I don't want to speak for him, you know.
Yeah.
But we did one interview together.
It sounds like the biggest loss was a friendship.
Yeah. It looks like it. Yeah. I mean, I'll message
Lucy has blood on her hands.
Yeah, no, I swear to God, she did. I don't want to advertise cancel culture, but she got us.
Yeah.
There's no way I'm going to say this came out as a win.
Right.
I mean, maybe we look like, you know, we look like people are always like, oh, that was great, man. It was so funny. The video was funny and shit. But
maybe
I didn't need her. Like, you need publicity when you have an empty room. Right. That's what you need. When you have a full room and you're selling tickets,
doing fine.
I don't need this. I don't like attention. I know I do stand up and all that, and I'm pretty mentally ill, but I actually don't like. That's what I was kicking off on social media. I just abandoned my phone.
And I hope that she learned her lesson, because she deleted the 2 videos, and I hope she learned that. Oh, maybe in the future I shouldn't.
I felt
just
weird.
Be so quick to throw people under the bus for a fucking poster or a joke.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was. Our show is like, you know, it's just it's just a lineup show, not political, but it is. We do mention there's a genocide. Yeah, and that's one thing is always mentioned at every fucking show. Yeah. I'm making a joke. I'll talk to an American.
A genocide of justice. Diddy should be in jail.
Yeah. I'll always find an American in the audience. Yeah, because you know, because I'm the host, I ask where everyone's from and shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know, and everyone I swear to God, they're getting such a bad doing. You know, the American civilian in Edinburgh. Where are you from, America? You're American, and everyone's like, "Boo, fuck America!" You know,
because they're funding Israel or because of Trump.
Well, because of what's going on in the world, like. Yeah. And I'm like, don't blame them. That's just a citizen. That's not their government. Yeah. It's not their fault they got a shit president. And I mean, and when I say president, I mean Benjamin Netanyahu. Yeah. Who's pulling the strings? It's a genocide. Free fucking Palestine. Yeah. Always a big cheer and fucking shit. And I was like, you fucking fucked me. Yeah. Like TikTok is like fucking you've basically you're canceling probably something you agree with. Like. Yeah. You haven't even thought for a second.
She should have gone to the show before she fucking
like, you didn't. Went on so basically, and then I started going. I started calling him the Zionists of TikTok. Yeah. So I framed. You know, I could get sued or whatever. But I framed these concepts. So her and her cohort that are like trying to shut down.
Oh, you think that they were maybe pro-Israel?
I said that when it was.
That was the ulterior motive.
That was when I was at the meeting in Bar 50. I was like, because I didn't know what was going on. I was like, do you think it's anything about the fucking Free Palestine chants that come out of the room every night? You hear Free Palestine. Yeah. And I was like, do you think it could be? And she was like, if it's that, she was like, I'm for that.
Well, you should have gone with that.
Yeah. When I'm retarded.
That's what I would have done. I'm like, let's just say this is a fucking Israel operation. They're trying to silence pro-Palestinian
that would have been a
voices.
Great video. If that's the video you went with, you're like the Zionists to take.
Yeah. Well, you know, I wasn't allowed to talk. I felt like I was fucking on a gag.
You should have gone rogue and made your own video.
I should have gone rogue.
This is the fucking Zionists.
I have the technology to go rogue, like. And I didn't. I felt like...
Richie gets another phone call. Mark's gone rogue. He's like,
we did one interview. We did one interview with the fucking Daily Mail, and your one was sweet as well. She's a cute girl, and everything. I was making her laugh. I was like, "Hey,
Rob wishes he had a Daily Mail."
A Mail Daily.
Would be great. That would be great.
And we did one, and it just fucking. So I don't know. Like, I don't want to speak onto it, but I felt like he was cutting me off during the interview. I was like, I talk, and like he was just cut across me, and then.
So
this is always crazy. The constant, like, you know, the power struggle within the fucking, you know, the duo or the show.
Lennon and McCartney a little bit.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, exactly.
And she's fucking Yoko.
Yeah, she's the Yoko of our life.
Yeah.
She Yoko'd the shit of us.
Yeah.
She fucking, she got us, like.
She Yoko'd you.
So, so we argued over the interview. The interview went well, I think, like, came off well, but I thought it was boring enough that...
And was it published online?
Never published, because I think it didn't have fucking what you needed to do. Like,
well, they probably wanted you to look like bad guys. And
they would have taken the Daily Mail would have been their side.
Yeah.
Oh, are the Daily Mail kind of more conservative? Or?
Yeah. I don't even know. Okay. It's the British Daily Mail. I'm not 100% sure.
They would have been against Lucy, no matter what.
Okay. Yeah, no, they were surely against Lucy.
Censorship.
That's like.
So what about the Brisbane thing? Why didn't you do the Good Morning Brisbane?
I was getting like messages off a load, and then I got like, and then GB News got onto me.
Oh, of course, yeah. I was
like, all right, this is the one. Yeah. Right, I will fucking structure this out. Yeah. And I was gonna I'm just gonna make this the biggest T-shirt sales free advertisement of the world, because I know they get like a lot of hits, like. Yeah. Like online, but that was just shut. Like I didn't even get to the point where I'm making a T-shirt ad. Yeah. It was shut down by like it was just, we argued over it. He said it's an anti-Irish. I feel like now I'm like spewing too much, but what can I do? Like, you know, I'm just telling you. Yeah. And I was like, you can't lecture me about fucking Irish if you can't speak the language, cunt. Right. And then
who said it was anti-Irish?
Rich.
Right. Yeah.
And so we just butted heads over that, like.
I
guess he just, like, some people just really think it's a really toxic fucking. But I was like, this is the one where you're going to get fucking eyes. Yeah. But I guess the fear is they're going to trick you into saying something, and you're going to look like a cunt, and it's going to ruin your career. And I'm like, what career? Yeah. There is nothing. It's going to ruin your reputation. What reputation? Like, there's nothing. I have nothing. Like, I literally have I was like, this Edinburgh is going to fucking sort me for Australia, and no, it's not.
Yeah.
So it's like I was going to like a dice roll on fucking right wing media.
Yeah.
I would have got a fucking Free Palestine in there somehow, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, do it and wear a fucking keffiyeh or a fucking watermelon on your head.
Yeah,
or
whatever.
something.
like, I'm not fucking far right, like. I'm not far all of it's fucking
You're not far right,
retarded.
you're just right so far, as they
I've
say.
been right so far, mate. Oh, fuck, yeah, that's good.
It's good, isn't it? I saw a guy wearing that.
That's pretty hilarious.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a good. Oh, I love wordplay, mate. I do love
no,
a
that's
good bit
not
of
mine.
wordplay.
I saw some racist guy with a t-shirt and it said that. Big bald guy.
Yeah, but
Hamish.
right so far. Pretty hilarious.
Yeah, it's great.
And so I just let that fucking peter out. They messaged me a few times, like, you know the way they're like, I feel like they felt like they had a fish on the line.
Yeah.
And then I just wiggled
on,
away.
You know you
and
want
they're like, come on, come over, talk to us.
Yeah.
You know?
If you could have done that, kind of had some kind of a pro-Palestinian message hidden, and then made it funny, I think you could have gotten away with it.
Yeah, I was gonna, but like my message as well was like, fucking you. I don't really, I'm not into like fucking people making fun of some chick online either.
Yeah, that's one
kind
thing,
of at some point it just made me feel bad.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's how like I started to feel. So then I felt this weird, like, kinship with her, because I know her phone was going crazy the same time my phone was going crazy.
Yeah.
You know, I know that sounds like strange, but I was like, I feel bad for her the way I feel
you wanted
bad.
to fuck Lucy.
Yeah.
No.
No, I'm kidding.
No, but I would have, like, I wanted to hug her and tell her it's going, if just give it a few days, it's going to pass.
Yeah.
Because I do feel like, you know, not to sound like a fucking faggot, like, but like your mental health is probably getting, you know, fucking torpedoed.
Good.
Yeah.
I know you feel differently.
I just feel like, I feel like at some point it's like,
red when anything like that happens.
yeah, but you make then I was like, well, I don't know what age she is. Is she young? And maybe you make a fucking stupid mistake.
20s.
She's old enough to know better.
Yeah. So then I was like, if I go on, I will like go like, yeah, but don't like give this chick abuse, because what's the fucking what good is that doing?
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
But
Makes
I
me
never.
feel good.
Yeah, I probably would have came off with some retarded message anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's probably better the way I just let it peter out.
Yeah.
I'm only talking to you, like, because I think you're mates.
Yeah, yeah.
Other than that, everyone's been trying to talk to me, man. About 2 weeks ago, no one wants to talk to me now. But fucking, I was like, I'll talk to the lads anyway about it.
Yeah, I hope this is therapeutic.
So wait, so what did Richie? You said that Richie had messages with her.
Oh yeah, what was that?
Yeah, she would at some point. She did post in the thread, and she was saying like this. I'm not 100% sure because I didn't read them, but I guess she was accusing us of sending people over there.
Yeah.
Thing. But I was like, you fucking put it up. You've opened the floodgate. Like, there's nothing. Because Rich said it multiple times, we don't want someone that.
It's like Israel and Palestine.
Yeah, we're Palestine.
Well, her post was October 7th.
Yeah.
And then she's saying that your response has been disproportionate.
Yeah.
But I would say that you guys are Palestine.
We're still Palestine, though. We're still the good guys, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, my next year's poster might be like Benjamin Netanyahu left the gate open.
Oh, for
I think he knew.
Yeah.
I've been I'm toying with that in my head. That's the kind of controversy that will get you killed.
Well, I think next year, you just do have to go maybe harder in the paint a little bit with the show.
Yeah, I mean.
But we'll get back to the Richie messaging her thing, but I guess when I looked at it,
I don't know. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Well, she put a message up and he did something really nice. Like, he was like, "Fucking, I'm gonna leave this up for 30 minutes and then delete it."
Mm-hmm.
But because or else people can find her, you know.
Yeah.
So that's like, I'll delete it so you can't be.
Yeah.
Because they're accusing like us of like pointing towards her when all he's done is try and go, look, don't attack this person because it's just like, you know. I felt like he really was like, I'll give him that, he was like adamant like that. We're not gonna fucking have this person get all this hate on our behalf, because it's like, it's on your behalf. It's weird, like.
And then you're sinking to her level a bit.
Yeah, then you'll get attacked by both sides anyway.
No, you sink way lower.
But like,
I would do everything except send hate her way, because then I feel like you'll get attacked by both. The people who support you will be like, but now we're attacking a woman. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I would be like,
it's just like fucking. It doesn't do much. I mean, I don't know. Do you learn, or do you become more hardened in your ways that no one should express any sort of artistic fucking like idea?
Yeah.
Because the whole thing is to stand out. Like, I don't know if you're from Edinburgh, you should understand how this festival works.
Yeah,
there's
exactly.
There's like 6,000 shows descending on the month.
Mm-hmm.
The only way to stand out is to be, maybe you can be very fucking talented. We're not provocative. Yeah. That's what we use. Like, and then you get to the show. We're good at booking lineups. Like, we know a lot of comics.
Yeah,
and I can host. It's fucking. We usually do like multimedia, music and shit. We fucking put on a good show. Like, and it was just fucking. Then like, people said the show was still good after, but I fucking was like, I was just going through it like mechanically.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. I was just already.
I was
dissociating. I was like, I don't give a fuck. I was like, I can host the show and do crowd work and shit like that. But I'm like, I'm over this fucking thing.
Right.
You know. So yeah, I hate to say it, but I think it worked for her cause. Probably caused her a lot of trauma. Like, so you fucked everyone. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You opened this can of worms. You fucked us. You fucked yourself. You made your mates look fucking retarded. You fucked the bar. That's all.
Yeah.
The bar is like 90% fucking female employed.
Yeah.
Bouncers are female. All the bar staff are female. You fucked everything.
Yeah.
To make your TikTok, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, bigger.
Yeah. Well, she didn't do that as far as I can see. But so
the whole thing just fucking really was like just a shit show.
My problem.
And it could have been spun better if I had like. Thought of something, but I guess anything I thought of, I just shut. I
think you handled it well.
I didn't pull the trigger on anything. I just really went into isolation.
Right.
Yeah, and then so.
But my thing with the Fringe was that, like, you know, they see the name. I presume they see the poster before all of this goes out, like marketing wise.
Yeah.
And no one raised.
No, of course not.
Questions.
Like, there's fucking. It was really funny actually when. The lady was like, you know, the lady from Bar 50, the bar manager, was like, she was like upset, like, because she was getting it all morning.
Yes.
You know, it was a busy morning. She was freaked.
Yeah.
And she was like, I mean, you know, there's crazy posters everywhere, you know. And then she pointed over to a poster next to us called fucking Kanye Tweets.
Yeah.
And it's fucking Dan and fucking Alessio's poster, like our housemates. And she was like, I mean, like, what the fuck is that?
and then you're like, what kind of animals would put on this show?
What fucking animals would do this?
Yeah. Mark O'Keefe, everybody, go follow him on Instagram and check out his podcast, both of which are in the show notes. The podcast is called This American Irish Life. It's very, very funny. Yeah, what else? Patreon. You know about the Patreon. Head on over to the Patreon. That's where the fun is. It's a great way to support the podcast. And yeah, there's an extra episode every week and a few other random bits and bobs on there. And we would greatly appreciate the support. Other than that, just tell people about the pod as usual. You know the crack. I'm like a broken record. Subscribe to the YouTube. Rate the podcast on whatever platform you're listening to it on, and kiss your father on the lips. I have a solo show in Dublin, Ireland, on October. Jesus, is it on October 7th? Is this? No, October 6th. God, that would have been hilarious. Anyway, October 6th in Dublin at the Crack Den. I'll be posting about that on my Instagram. And then I have another show on the 14th of October in Top Secret. So please do come to that. And or come to them. And apart from that, I appreciate you listening. Spread the love. All right, bye-bye.